Hey, what's going on guys, it's therudolphin here, back at again with another video. And in today's video I'm going to be giving you guys all the information that we have on the gas pumps, from the locations of them to what they'll sound like in game once the cars come out. So yeah, if you all want to stay up to date with all the Fortnite news, leaks, and information, make sure to hit that subscribe button with the bell notifications on. And guys, by doing this you're going to be staying up to date with all that information, so make sure you do that. And without further ado guys, let's hop right into this video. So the first thing that I'm going to do is show you all the different locations and where the gas stations are going to be. So currently there is a total of 11 gas stations, and that number might go up because in certain areas like near sweaty sands there's not really any gas pump or gas tanks. So they might add one or two more gas station locations by the time cars come out in Fortnite. Alrighty guys, so the very first gas pump location we have is going to be right outside of Holly Hedges. Now guys, this gas station has actually been around for a very long time, since like 1 or 2 seasons ago at least, if not more. But yeah, it's going to be to the left of Holly Hedges. So yeah guys, once these cars come out, if you would like to, you could go to Sweaty Sands and then go to the gas station to fuel up. No one is really sure where these cars are going to spawn yet, but if they were to spawn at Sweaty Sands, then you could go to Sweaty Sands, then the gas station, then Holly Hedges, and then you could even go to Weeping Woods if you would like to. So with this path there can be a lot of good and useful rotations if you have the car, and if the cars spawn in at Sweaty Sands. Like I said, once again, no one is sure where the cars are going to spawn in yet, but if they did spawn there, that would be a perfect spot. Now the second location is actually on the path or the route that I was just talking about, and that gas station is going to be located right outside of Weeping Woods and Slurpy Swamps. Now Slurpy Swamps is not fully uncovered yet, but when the water levels recede even more, Slurpy Swamps will be fully back in Fortnite, and you will be able to go to all the areas at the POI. So yeah, you could do the route that I was talking about if you needed to gas up just before you go to the middle or to zone. So yeah, that is 1 or 2 gas stations that are pretty close together. Alrighty guys, so the third gas station location is going to be right outside of Hydro 16 and Misty Meadows. So it's kind of in the middle of those two, so if you wanted, you could take the road by Slurpy Swamp and follow it all the way to this gas station. I mean, my guess is that they're either going to spawn cars at gas stations or somewhere relatively close to them, because some cars do need gas before they can go and some are going to be low on fuel. So I'm guessing that they're going to put the cars somewhere relatively close to each gas station. I don't know where at, but I'm going to say that they will not be too far. Alrighty guys, so the fourth gas station is going to be right outside of Caddy Corner. Now this gas station is a part of Caddy Corner because there are henchmen that are there guarding and protecting it. I really wouldn't recommend going here because you are most likely to die if you go there. So I would recommend going to any other gas station to fill up, because the henchmen can be hard to kill, especially if there is another player that is shooting at you or shooting at them. So I would just avoid this gas station and find a different one if possible. But if you cannot find another that is close by and you need to fuel up, then go to this one. But I would not suggest going there if you are not super low on fuel. I would just go to a different gas pump. Alrighty guys, so the fifth gas pump location we have is going to be inside of Lazy Lake. Now if you're looking at the Fortnite map, it's going to be on the left side of it at the bottom or near the bottom of it. Now this, along with the Caddy Corner gas station, is 2 stories. I'm not sure if there are other gas stations that are 2 stories or it's just these ones, but so far these ones do have a total of 2 stories, and I'm pretty sure there's a chest in each one of them in the 2nd story. So if you wanted to, you could actually land here and grab loot and then go get a car or get some gas. But yeah, I would also avoid this one because it is in Lazy Lake, so I'm guessing that there are going to be people there. So like the one at Caddy Corner, I would not suggest going here unless it is like a must do and you have to fill up on gas or you will run out, because it's most likely to have people at the location. So I would skip this location and go to a different one if possible. Alrighty guys, so the 6th location is going to be right outside of the Authority and Frenzy Farms, and also it's kind of outside of Lazy Lake actually. And at this area there's actually a total of like 4 or 5 chests, I think. So if you wanted to, you could honestly land here and have pretty decent loot because of how many chest spawns there are at this location. And me personally, I did used to land here for scrims, so I do know that there is a good amount of loot that is always here. And the rotation is very good at this area because you could either go to Frenzy Farm, the Authority, or you could go to Lazy Lake. And if you don't have a car or anything, you also can use the streams next to it as rotation, which is also very useful and very helpful. Alrighty guys, so the 7th location is going to be outside of Frenzy Farms, and it's going to be near the Green Steel Bridge. Now this location only has a total of 1 chest spawn, but it does have gas, and then there's also a helicopter right outside of this location. So you could land here, grab some gas, fly a helicopter over to a car, and then fuel up the car and hop in if you wanted to. That would be a good way to secure a car, but you really wouldn't have any loot, except for the 1 chest and maybe some floor loot that spawns. But yeah, if you want to find a way to secure a car in a match, this would be the way to do it. So if that's what you're trying to do, and that's like your sole purpose in the match, try and do that and you'll most likely find a car. Alrighty guys, so the 8th location is going to be right outside of Steamy Stacks and Radio FM. Now this gas station also doesn't have that much loot, I'm pretty sure, except for the small racetrack that is right outside of it. I think that may have 1 or 2 chests, and then you could head over to the orchard and then FN radio. So the loot isn't that bad, but it's not going to be like a whole POI loot. But if you did want to go to a POI, you could land at Frenzy Farms and then loot that, then head over to the gas station if you wanted to. So yeah, if you want to land here you can, and also there's a gas station very close by to this one. Alrighty guys, so the 9th location is going to be the Steel Bridge, which is right outside of Pleasant Park. Please forgive me guys, I don't know the name or the color of this steel bridge. I'm pretty sure it's the blue one, but like I said, I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, it's going to be at the steel bridge. So I mean, I personally used to land at this bridge because it has a slurp truck and it also has a couple of chests. So if you wanted to, you could land here, get at least 100 shield and get a total of 4 or 5 chests. So honestly, this is a great low-key area to land at, and you'll be guaranteed some good loot and at least 100 shield. So if you wanted to land here, this would be a very good spot. And because there's also 3 gas stations that are very, very close by. So if you guys have a car that takes up a lot of gas, I would highly recommend staying in between these 3, because each gas station is very, very close to each other. Alrighty guys, so the 10th gas station is actually right outside of this one as well, and it's going to be at Pleasant Park. Now if you're looking at Pleasant Park from the map, it's going to be in the top right-ish corner. So yeah, it's going to be there. I'm pretty sure there's 1 chest spawn inside of it, and then there's going to be some floor loot on top of it or on the roof. So if you wanted to, you could get some mediocre loot here and then get a car if they spawn at gas locations and drive off to the bridge. But like I said, I'm not sure where they will be spawning. So yeah guys, the last and final location is going to be at Salty Springs, and if you are looking at it from the map, it's also going to be in the top right corner. And this gas station also has 1 chest spawn, and then it will also have floor loot on top of it, and then it also has a house which is right next to it. So for this gas station, I would land at the house and then go over to the gas station and fuel up. Alrighty guys, so I'm gonna let you all listen to some audio files that leakers found of what the gas cans will sound like. So yeah, I'm gonna roll that clip for you all. Alrighty guys, so this information is by Mango Fortnite Data Miner on Twitter, and then also Fireflow, Fire leaks the news, so make sure to go drop them a follow on their Twitter. And yeah, some other information that we have is that the gas pump hose appears to be shortened a little, and gas cans can explode to deal 99 damage to players and 250 damage to vehicles. Then he also said that 2 items, patrol pickup, which is a carryable item, and patrol pump, environmental pumps. And the difference is the petrol pumps will never run out of fuel, and then the environmental ones, I'm guessing, will be harder to hear people use, so it's going to be a lot quieter when you're fueling up, I'm guessing. So yeah guys, that was all the information that we have right now on the fuel pumps. If y'all found this helpful at all, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, share this video with all your friends, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace!